Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are back in Dungeons and Dragons, playing in the Mystical Misadventurers series. Just a second. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we're not all in the Discord call yet. But I will say, I forgot to upload last week's stream, so at the end of this stream, I'm going to upload last week's stream onto the YouTube channel, and then I will make sure at the same time that I mark this one to be uploaded next week. So, oops. Yeah. So, while I try to figure out what's going on with the rest of us. Actually, I will be right back. Where's my be right back button? I'll be right back. I'm going to check in because, oddly enough, the person we don't have in the chat right now is the other person who lives in this house. So we'll figure that out. I'll be right back. Alrighty. So, we're back. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna unmute that way we can hear. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so you're here. There's the Vort.
I'm here!
You're here!
Hello!
Hello!
Hello.
So,
With a needle and a thread.
every fucking
Got a button on my underwear.
every fucking week.
You gotta stop saying it.
I can't. That's how I start sentences.
You didn't start that sentence with it. Mm-hmm.
So
And you know
last
one day
week-
the price of turnips is going to change when the color of kumquat goes from yellow to blue and taste of ice cream doesn't smell like SpongeBob's pants anymore.
No. Why? Why?
Well, you know, because President Obamacare doesn't care about... Oh, maybe I shouldn't say things like that.
I love how you made it about that far. You're just like, maybe not. maybe we just don't.
Maybe we stop right there, son.
Just maybe.
So last week,
Yeah. So last week.
Last
Oh.
week I was tired.
Yeah,
I
you were.
apologize.
You good.
It's okay.
Last week we
Week before I was
had.
tired.
Yeah, you were.
Shut up.
So last week. Oh wait. So does that mean it's my
Hey,
turn
Google.
to be tired?
Set it down.
Living room on.
If you want banned off TikTok.
Yes.
Not TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Twitch. Whatever you're on.
Wow, fucking TikTok. You called this TikTok.
We are completely on TikTok right now.
Definitely. We're definitely not actually on Twitch
Definitely.
at all.
Woo!
Definitely. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Appamutalao.
So I feel like Fairy is dealing with. I heard a child, so I'm assuming Fairy's dealing with a child.
Chanel Dorins. So while she deals with those children, what happened last week? Catch us up on the happenings of that.
Last week we had a run-in with some trees who
Oh no.
apparently were stronger than I thought they were gonna be.
Oh, no. They did take a second.
They were a lot more potent than I expected.
Those bushes weren't shit.
Bushes weren't nothing, but also last week, Elric went from just being random NPC to being a character sheet having NPC, so that we could actually track his stats and capabilities, rather than just making him up on the fly and relying on me being able to remember what he could and couldn't do. And that character sheet is in the wonderful care of Vordy.
Yes.
So, we also went back to the town, went to the magic shop, saw that it was empty.
And she's gone. She's been dead forever.
Gone. She's been dead for like a month and a half. And Fairy and I got new weapons from the town blacksmith. Hers turns into a little living mace kind of thing, and mine, it does extra damage versus wooden and plant matter. Also, I can cut down a tree if it's non-magical and has a diameter of 2 feet or less in a single swing. Super useful, I guess. Other than that, we also bought some things. So, like, people upgraded their armor. I believe... Yeah, we bought a cart and a mule and gave it to Elric. So now Elric...
We did?
Yeah.
Man, I was tired.
You were fucking gone. So yeah, we bought a cart and a mule, gave it to Elric. So now Elric has the cart that we can put all of our shit on that we don't want to keep on us at all times. We also got a not a dragon. Oh god. No, we got a giant
We got a dragon.
skull.
You already said it.
No, I was gonna say a dragon head, but no, it's a giant's head. As well as a bounty for said giant, and if we find a bounty hall, I guess, wherever bounty hunters would go to get bounties, if we can find one of those, we can claim it for some gold. Other than that, I think that's about it. We went to the tavern, took a long rest, and we are now coming back after said long rest. But before we do that, don't think he got away. Interesting facts about our characters.
Interesante. Oh,
Interessante. Shit. Fairy, you want to start with us?
Hold on.
You there?
I said, hold on.
He said,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thought you had one ready. You said you had one ready.
I have to get to it, child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, child.
You can't play tennis. Oh, tennis. Is it he's a child? So that makes you a pedophile. And I'll be damned if I'm friends with some pervert.
What? I only barely heard most of that. Did you die? Okay.
No,
I died.
my favorite color
Oh no. Yeah?
is aquamarine.
You fucking cheater.
Peter.
For anyone out there who doesn't know, that's also her favorite color.
That's
so she's just
my
cheating.
favorite color. What? Why is it cheating now? Tell me the advantage. Why am I better now that I like that color?
No, well, it was. It's not cheating to have that as your favorite color. She's cheating because she's using real life interesting facts about herself.
Oh.
Isn't this character supposed to be based off the idea of me?
Oh, yeah, but you're not interesting, apparently.
Wow.
I didn't say it. He's the one that said it.
I did not say that.
Kinda did.
No, I didn't. Forty, you're gonna get me in
Girl
trouble.
talk
Stop.
did.
She's saying girl talk.
Yes, like girl math kind of thing.
No.
It makes sense.
Girl math? I like,
Yes.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
What is there boy math?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's boy math?
I don't know. Not a boy.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not a boy.
You know.
Okay. So she cheated and used. Why did you need to look something up to find out that your favorite color was your favorite color?
Because I just threw that part together. It was I have a list of interesting questioning things.
Oh my goodness! So you're cheating to a whole nother level.
What? No,
It's
I
not
made
cheating
a list.
if you send it
It's
into our
on my
Discord.
character sheet.
Okay, never mind then. I thought you were meaning you found one of those things online. I'm just like, okay, it's not cheating if you share with the class, but I guess not. It's still not cheating technically.
Interesting facts I could ask myself.
Alright, so does Vorty have one?
Your favorite color.
Birthstone is ruby.
Your birthstone is a ruby?
Mm-hmm.
What month is that?
You don't know his birthday?
Oh,
No, I don't. I barely know mine. I mess yours up constantly, and I'm married to you.
I did. Acting like I'm not totally trying to think of everyone's dates right now. Fans! How could you forget? So which Elric are we going with? I have to be able to actually clarify this so I can visualize it.
You can go with the one you made, because you're running them.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of it that
Just
way.
did a thrown together thing
Yeah,
to kind of give you the idea.
I can tell you use the basic basic hide armor, the basic tail and pose and everything.
I just threw shit together.
I gave him freckles.
I know. I didn't know you could give them freckles.
Gave him freckles. I gave him daggers and a scimitar. I put him on the back of my bear.
Okay, is that your bear as in your mount bear, or is that your bear as in you as a bear?
That's my bear.
That's classified information.
I was going to say, that didn't clarify it because you just said it the same way you said it the first time. Just with more emphasis.
Another concept.
You're uploading another concept? Oh.
Boots and shaggles.
What's the wolf?
I actually built that one with Emmy because I was showing her Hero Forge.
Oh, okay. So this isn't supposed to be Elric.
Anything.
This is just a character. No. Okay, interesting. Looks really cool.
It has wings.
It has more angelic wings.
I didn't name this one, but I want to show this one off too because it turned out pretty badass.
Ooh. It's like the spawn of Satan. Is that a dragon?
Yeah. Or it's actually a croc folk.
That looks kind of fucking cool. All right.
And he himself is like 10'2", so those wings are actually like 15 feet in the air.
God damn, that's huge.
Sorry, we'll go back to the game now. Where are we? What are we doing? What's going on? Bada bing, boo, bop, bop.
Fuck. We just got done with a long rest.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's also still Lee. I didn't do Lee's interesting fact.
Oh, yeah.
Or if Vordy wants to, he can also do an Elric interesting fact. But he don't have to.
Shit.
We'll find out about Elric as we play.
Go through Lee. Go through Lee.
Go through Lee.
Real quick while I think.
All right. So, interesting fact about Lee is that Lee he wants to get a farm, but has no idea how to farm. So he wants to learn how to, but has not been able to find any books on how to farm, nor has he talked to any farmers before. He just thinks the
idea of farming.
Yeah, he likes the idea of farming, but is completely out of his depth. Like, if you were to ask him
You should have talked to that last guy that died.
Like, if you were to hand him, like, a potato, or I guess no, that would be exactly how it would work. I guess if you were to hand him, like, a tomato and say, okay, grow this, he would just dig a hole, shove the tomato in it, and then bury it, and just hope for the best. And that would be it. That would be the extent of him growing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie because there was a cookie here.
Why is there a cookie there?
In fact, there are two.
You steal all the cookies?
I'm jealous.
I made homemade cookies.
Wow, and you didn't make me any home cookie mix of my home. I have dinosaur cookie cutters.
They're just chocolate chip
That totally
cookies.
fell entirely apart.
You don't judge me. Hey guys, I have some things that I need to find. What's the goal of our D&D campaign? Like, what are we after? Because it seems like we're kind of just letting me lead, and that's making
know.
for some chaotic fucking notes here. I'm just on top of whatever the hell you're building. I'm like building my own shit.
Because currently Lee is just kind of going with y'all, because obviously I'm kind of interested as to what's going on with these siblings, but outside of that,
so am I.
Lee's
Outside
just
of that,
kind of
can
there
we
for
just
the.
kind of play the campaign and just explore and like
Wait, say what?
Like outside of the interesting stuff, we can still just like
Yeah, we can just travel.
free roam in a way.
Yeah, it's an open world.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna lie, I got this like secret quest I've been working on slowly.
I was gonna go more Skyrim, but yeah.
Yeah,
play Skyrim.
I was thinking more Skyrim.
There's an overarching story going on. That doesn't mean we can't just go, I kind of want to do some of this other stuff. However...
Overarching story, underlying quest.
Yeah. However, the overarching story, as contrary to Skyrim, will continue whether we're there or not.
Well...
So, what do we do it?
I thought Vorty was going to do something.
Gold. What am I doing?
I have no idea.
Let's start the game.
Okay.
I don't know where we're at though.
So we all just wake up, hop out of our rooms.
Oh yeah, we're at the tavern. Excuse
Elric and Vord both come out of the same room again. Without us having any kind of clarification as to what's going on, just that that's apparently where they
keep 2 rounds, please. 1 for me and my fellow here.
Alright, and she grabs... She's made like usual, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, so she starts filling up 2...
No, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Ales, not meads.
Ales. Okay, so she reaches down under the counter, sets the 2 mugs on the counter, and then a bottle between the 2, and then she pops a cork and pours into each of the glasses, and then pushes the glasses forward. She says, alright, there you go.
How much?
Say what?
How much for the 2 ales?
We'll just say a copper piece per. So give me 2 copper pieces.
There you go.
Just because we like you here.
I'll give you a silver on top of that.
All right, thank you very much. And she sets it into the coin purse that's under the counter. Lee comes out, looks over at
and when my friends wake up, around for them as well. I got that from the silver.
Oh, all right. And so she makes note of that. Lee walks out, sees the you're over at the bar already, and the barkeep has their little kitchen area kind of still making soup. And so he actually heads to go outside to make his own little camp fire cook area to cook himself some breakfast out of the rations that he has. So, oh, that's actually on Elric's. Oops. Inventory, rations. Let me remove one.
So would now be a good time to start going through my spells and like clicking prep and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yes, now would be when you want to prep spells. Alright, so, Arya, what are you going to be doing?
I guess getting up and going down to the bar.
Okay. Gonna go to the bar, get a drink, or
Yeah.
Alright. So the bartender grabs the bottle of ale again, fills up the mug, hands it to you. Says, "Here you go, dear. He already paid for it."
Oh, why? Thank you.
No problem.
Sorry, that was the most forced. Oh, my, thank you. I love you, dear.
Don't
What
laugh
the
at me.
fuck? I'm laughing at you. Alright.
So mean.
So I cook up the rations and I eat the stuff outside because I'm a picky bitch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will also cook up my treats for the day and get those set aside so I can give us food.
Oh my god.
What? Oh, I also do have food for the four of you outside as well. I'm going to eat it.
You're gonna
I
eat
made
food for all four of us? Damn.
No, I'm gonna eat mine. It will then make an effect where you guys can eat, and anyone who eats the food and spends more than one hit dice. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. I will make that food when we do a short rest later. So, ha ha ha. I don't know what to do. I have not been using my ranger half either at all.
I have successfully used both halves of mine now.
Yeah, I can't use the foe while raging because concentration is required. Yay! So either I can rage or use favorite foe. Okay. So we still have no idea as to where to go. Elric had mentioned Maple Break.
What?
Yeah, Maple Break. But I mistitled the stream. On the stream, it says Meadowbrook. It's supposed to be Maple Break.
Well, now we're going to Meadowbrook. So, create a town.
Fuck. We'll say that Meadowbrook is going to be a stop on the way to Maple Break. We'll keep it. We'll keep the name of it to Meadowbrook. And we will go to Meadowbrook. But we still don't know of what Meadowbrook is yet. Also, shoot. No, never mind. I lied. Nothing's wrong. So what are we doing?
Nothing's wrong. What are we doing? We just woke up. I'm chilling at the bar with Elric, right?
Yes.
And me. Don't forget about me. Jeez.
He's only got eyes for Elric.
And yeah,
I'm still there.
This girl here. Who's this girl? What's her name? Let me look through my messages.
What's her name?
Wow.
Aria, that's her name. Sorry. Oh, God, Elric. Jesus.
Looks at Elric, sorry, hon. I forgot her name.
Already
for a second.
having a little too much to drink.
Already. I
I'm
mean,
on
he
my first
started.
wine.
He started the day drinking ale. Like, woke up, first thing he thought, booze.
I'm in real life.
I'm a paladin.
I'm a holy man.
Um,
I mean, Elric would know.
I'm
What?
a dark paladin.
Never mind. That went.
I
You
heard
should
it.
have-
That did not land.
Don't you talk about my friend that way.
Yeah, just your friend. Nothing more.
Well, I mean, if someone talked about you guys that way, it wouldn't be cool either. Okay. What are we doing?
Alright, so, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to need to get more information.
What was this
still.
Meadowbrook place again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elric had spoken saying that the only town he had ever heard associated with Darren was Maple Break.
Maple Break.
But I put down Meadowbrook as the stream. So we're rolling with that, and we're going to end up finding out that there's a town called Meadowbrook for some reason or another. I'll figure it out on the way there.
There was a smudge on the map.
Coffee
Oh,
stand.
I do need to get my phone. Because I do have some interesting things as well. Apparently I don't. Where did you go? Okay. Oh well. I'll figure it out. So, where are we wanting to go to find out? Or do we just want to ask the bartender or what?
Let's ask the
Sure.
bartender lady. What?
I said sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask her, be like, hey, ma'am. Heard of this
Hey,
Meadowbrook
lady.
place? Hey, lady. Lady with the face.
Yeah.
Lady with
How can
the
I help you?
soup.
Lady with the soup.
How can I help you?
We need to know about this town we've learned of.
Which
named
town?
Maplebrook.
Maple Break?
Meadowbrook.
Ma-
Maplebrook. That's it. Sure. That sounds right.
I think I may have to cut you off for the day already. We're just getting started.
No. You see, I'm just waking up. There's no You have coffee? With
I
cream,
do.
Obviously.
Oh. What do you mean by that?
You already said I do, so you're gonna
I have coffee, but you said something about Irish
Produce.
cream. What is Irish cream? Are you wanting booze put in the coffee?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I can do that. So she makes coffee, sets it in front of you. Says, I guess coffee with Irish cream.
Yep.
All right.
That's it right there.
Okay. So you
Why
drink
you
it.
guys let me lead the conversation? I'm
So you
looking
drink
at-
it.
Yep, I'm drinking it.
Okay. As you drink it, it is the most vile tasting thing you have ever tasted. It tastes as though she just took ale and poured it through the coffee beans. Which is essentially what she did.
You know what? I'm gonna be real nice. And I'm gonna swallow it.
This lady has given us
That does sound
nothing
disgusting.
but horrible food
That does sound
nothing
disgusting.
but horrible food and drink. And we have all just graciously accepted it. And it's great. I
Is
love
there a
it.
way to make sure she doesn't hear me if I lean over and whisper to Elric? Or can I just lean over and whisper to
I
Elric
would
and be
say,
like,
as you take the drink, first do a Constitution save to see if. Actually, wait, no. Let's do a charisma check. Do a charisma check to see if you can
ooh, that's a good one for me.
stay composed and not like go to take a drink and just. So 12. Okay, I'll say that passed. I was gonna go with a 10 or higher. So super difficult, but see if you
So I was
could
able
take
to
that
swallow
drink
that
and just.
drink.
Okay. To try to talk to Elric. Just go with a. You know what? Sleight of hand. Fuck it. That'll work.
I was hoping it wouldn't gonna be that one.
I was hoping it wasn't going to be that one. Alright, so what do
Yeah,
you
that's
say
why.
to Elric?
Well, now I don't want to say it because now I know I'm gonna fail.
You tried to say it quietly enough. Here, actually wait. Let's take a reroll on it, and you'll roll for stealth, and I will have her roll perception against your stealth.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
That sucks. I would say this one isn't involved in your disadvantage.
Okay, well I got a 12.
Okay. Because I would say disadvantage only really should count when it's
Sneaking.
yeah, when you're moving, when you're trying not to be heard making movements. So you said a 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Alright, so what do you say? To Elric?
Did we kill her and kill her restaurant?
Did you ask, should we kill her and take her restaurant?
Her tavern, yeah.
Oh, her tavern? You're asking Elric if you should kill her and take the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm asking Elric.
Alright, so you ask Elric that, and he kind of, his eyes kind of widen for a second, and then he kind of reaches for he kind of sort of gestures toward his weapon, and kind of looks at you, almost to kind of like clarify, like now, kind of thing. Like, okay, and then he kind of like settles down a little bit. But like he looked like he was down for it. He's just like, all right, I mean, sure.
One day, my boy.
All right, so Arya, do you want to do
snap
anything?
back to reality, anyways? Arya, where do you want to go? I'm following you for the day.
What?
I'm
he's
following
he's
you for
putting
the
you
day.
in
Where are we
charge.
going?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought we were. Shut.
You just said it weird.
Well, you see, I found
we
this
were just-
crazy contraption sitting on the end of the bar.
What?
Oh, no, never mind. I didn't find anything.
I'm confused.
You didn't see that.
I didn't see what.
Nothing. Never mind. You didn't hear nothing or see nothing.
What?
He rolled
nail.
something.
What are you referring to?
Whoa.
I feel like a reference was trying to be made.
I'm so
but
confused
I
right
missed
now.
it.
Sorry, there's. things going on. Anyways, I'm really confused, you guys, ain't I?
Yeah.
There's people talking outside my apartment, and I heard the name John a few times, so it really threw me off.
Oh.
And then I was trying to stay into what you guys were talking about, and honestly, it just confused me, and then I just went with the confusion.
So you're just like,
And
fuck
I'm
it. Confuse
also
everyone.
confused. Yeah.
And now we're all confused.
So I'm following you, Arya. Where are we going? We have to grab Lee when we leave. He's outside.
Because he a picky bitch.
We're going to Meadow.
What's the...
Wait.
Yeah. Meadowbrook? Maplebrook? Maple Break? What is this fucking place?
Maple Break is the town that you guys are trying to get to. Because that's your last lead to Darren.
We're heading that way.
Aaron, the brother of Baron.
Yes, the brother of Aaron. So we have Aaron, Baron, and Darren.
Wait, which one are we finding?
Darren. Aaron and Baron are dead. So now you gotta find the last brother, Darren, or at least you believe it's the last brother, Darren.
Maybe they have a sister named Karen, but with a C.
Karen.
So, you go... Who are you gonna go, like... Yeah.
Okay, I asked the bartender where Maplebrook is.
Maple Break?
Is that right?
Maple Break.
God damn.
Yes. It was, I think Maple Break would be, like... It's a ways away. I believe it's like a day's... No, not a day's worth. Like... Let me think. She kind of starts counting on her fingers.
4 days to Verdun.
And she's like... About 2 weeks.
What?
Well, but you guys have mounts, so you'll get there a little faster, but... If you just hoof it, it's 2 weeks. I think that's how long it took him to get there.
Who?
One of the fellows around town, he walked there and walked back. And he was gone for about a month. So I'm assuming it takes about 2 weeks. That's if he didn't stay there for a couple days. Huh?
What guy went there?
He's just a guy from around town. His name's Elroy.
Oh my god. Let's go see him.
Now.
Yeah. Go see who?
Is he a drunk? Elroy.
Elroy, he's not a drunk. Elroy is a great upstanding citizen. Like, what?
Yeah, Arya. Goodness.
Why do you think Elroy is a drunk?
Must be a different Elroy.
All right.
In a different life, I knew a different Elroy.
Oh, okay. Well, I doubt you knew this Elroy because he's a young lad. So,
Must travel back in time.
How did you know Elroy?
What?
How did you know Elroy?
Elroy?
Yeah.
Like, is this in game or?
The bartender is asking you how you know Elroy.
Oh.
Yes, it is. He's being an ass because you're obviously being an ass too. Goodness, sarcasm completely canceled itself out there. Jesus Christ.
So confused.
Oh, Elroy? Oh, we know Elroy in real life, so I'm gonna make little jokes. Oh, wait, he's making the jokes back. I don't get it now.
No, I'm talking about Elroy.
It's frustrating.
Elroy is a character that was in a previous campaign that she played in. And he was a town drunk
still
in the town of Maple Break. So she's all like, "Oh, well, no,
I didn't put that together.
It
wait.
took you long enough.
Is this in the same universe? Is this in the same universe?
Who knows? You're gonna have to start
So, where
piecing
are we
together
right
things
now?
from campaigns. Yes, you're at the tavern.
This is Taverness person.
Yes.
How would one open an interdimensional portal to the Fae?
To the Fae?
With the Fae?
Yes.
Oh, you're one of those.
What's wrong with one of those?
Well, nothing.
Why are
they
you going to the Fae?
They tend
I like
to
the Fae.
get themselves in trouble. We refer to them as Fae chasers. You might be able to find some. Well, I guess you can't go to Verdan because it's been fucked.
How do you
According
know
to
about
word,
that?
we've heard people coming from Verdun talking about how it got fucked by a giant tree.
Well, that's a bit of a vulgar statement, ma'am.
Say what?
Nothing.
So, and so she's trying to think like, okay, so the nearest grouping, I guess you could call, of Fae chasers, it's a few towns over. Actually, well, they don't typically set up in small towns. They typically set up in larger cities. But it's a couple towns over. So you're going to go through a small town, and then you're going to get to a larger town of Santol. It's up in the mountain range, and they have a small smattering of Fae chasers. Sorry,
Fae chasers?
That's what they refer to themselves as.
What you're
Fae
saying?
chasers. Yeah, Santol. They've got it's a dwarven city up in the mountains. That's actually where the blacksmith is originally from. He's from Santol. But
Nice.
he so that's, I'd say, a few days travel. Maple Break is actually that direction. It's past Santol. So you can maybe get there on your way to Maple Break and stop in and see if you can find some Fae chasers. But the fuck was that?
That was weird. Notification.
Oh, okay. We'll ignore it till later. But yeah, you could maybe head to Santol. Although, fair warning, the two of you, pointing at Vord and Arius, says the two of you won't run into much issue at Santol. However, and points to Elric, says he may end up having some problems in Santol.
Mother.
Not necessarily. You may get lucky. It's just every so often you'll run into a dwarf there that isn't exactly kind to other races. Yeah, they're kind enough to humans because they're close enough to a dwarf. They don't really like the humanoids that are pass as a dwarf or human-like. At least none of you are elves.
We'll just put a long beard on him.
Yeah, at least none of you are elves, so I'll give you that. none of you are elves, right?
I believe so.
Okay, then yeah.
I don't think so.
At least none of you are elves, but the dwarves there are kind of a little hesitant to accept other people. They kind of deal with humans because there's just so gosh dang many of you. It's hard to be against that many people. If you're against humans in general, you kind of end up in the scenario like the goblins are, where you can't really progress very well. Just because you're upset with the majority of the life on the planet. But other than that, maybe give him some like dirt or something to rub on his face, and it'll kind of blend in. Just the blue skin's kind of a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
But I think that might be helpful. You can go to Santol, and that will give you some kind of work toward the Fae Chasers. Yeah, that same direction is where Maple Break is anyway. So you're gonna go about southeast. That's gonna be about 2-3 days worth of travel to get to there. On your mounts, of course, it would be almost a week just on foot. But take your mounts, you can get there in about 2-3 days. And past that, I'm sure somebody else can give you better instructions on how to get to Maple Break. But I haven't really messed with Maple Break much. Elroy is really the only one who's traveled that far, and that's the farthest anyone from the town has traveled. But yeah, I think that's all I have to offer as far as the Fae and Maple Break. Is there any other questions you guys have?
Where's this Elroy at?
Elroy, he's kind of looks out the window, says, about this time of day, I think he'd be, home. He normally does the helps with the town watch at night. So he'd be at home sleeping. So I wouldn't. He probably just went to bed. So it's probably best not to mess with him right now. Maybe if you come back in the evening. Typically he'll spend the evenings in here just chatting with townfolk, but you seem really interested in Elroy.
Oh, let's go.
Just, yeah, let's go.
Wait a minute. Now for the road, please.
All right, and she
Yeah.
pours out most of the ale bottle into a glass, and then takes the leftover and hands it to you and says, "Here you go. You can just have that on the house." So she stoppers it with the cork and hands it to you. Says, "There you go." And then you guys head out.
There's your tip.
Thank you very much. And she takes it and she puts it in the bag.
By the way, the little burp I did was the tip. I didn't give her anything.
Fine. Okay.
So in reality, she just grabbed at the air and pretended to
Yep.
put it in the bag.
Yep, she and sticks it in the bag.
Oh wait, maybe magic. Maybe she's magic. Maybe she caught the burp. She saved it.
Yeah, she's definitely magical, and that's why the food there is so good.
My good. Yes. She puts burps in it from satisfied customers.
Morty, the food there's terrible.
Essence of satisfied customer burp.
We've been over this. The food there's terrible. It was sarcasm.
Well, I mean, you've had a burp, right? They don't taste great.
I guess. So you guys head out? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So head out, and
Yes.
as you're heading out, Lee is already outside. He's got a little campfire going and is cooking up some food. He offers it to you. Says, I got some, just some breakfast fixings. And he's got a little platter. It's got like eggs on it and sausage and some cooked up potatoes and whatnot. He says, would you like some?
Heck yeah.
Okay. I'm going
Yeah,
to
give me a little plate of this here right there.
roll a survival check to see how well I cooked.
How am I a paladin?
I rolled a 25, so I made a pretty good
Not
meal.
be poisoning us.
No, I was rolling a survival check to see how well I cooked.
7 for my survival check. So what does that say about my plate? Huh?
Well, I made the plate and handed
You dropped
it to you.
it.
So you can do, I guess, like a perception check to see if. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you would do like a perception check to see if you
was just
appreciate it.
If you appreciate it,
like you taste it and just like, oh man, this tastes like shit.
Like that. Appreciation, perception.
I don't fucking know. Okay, so you're already kind of tipsy, so you're just like, it's fine. And you just keep fucking going. You don't really take time to pay attention to it. You're just you're sustaining your body. You're getting food in your belly.
Now, what are we doing?
Alright, so he said we were going.
I got stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, Lee is just chilling after he eats. He don't have any kind of info. He was outside.
Tell me what that's like. I think we're going to Maple Break.
Oh, you guys figured out where Maple Break is?
Where did you say it was? Southeast?
Yes. Oh, so we're traveling southeast?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. And so they hop. So we all just kind of get onto our mounts, hook the cart up to the mule, and head out. So
We have a fucking cart and a mule.
Yep, we have a cart and mule. So I'm going to roll to see if we have an encounter. I think 2 days is ample. I'm just going to roll a single time and see. Okay. Two. These are not helpful.
What you looking at?
I'm trying to find a random encounter. Because we rolled in random encounter. Do. Uh-huh.
We're supposed to have this planned. Really?
42. Rolled. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Let me find the stats for these. Apparently there's 2 O's in that word. I was unaware of that. So,
Me too.
on the overnight, the evening of the travel, which I'm going to just say it takes about 2 days, we'll be ending the second day in town, in Santol. The first day, though, that evening, as we are getting ready to set up camp, we get interrupted by, let me see, how many? 2 a T10. Okay. This will be fun.
Well,
So we get interrupted by a pack of coyotes.
Pops.
Say what?
I said puppies.
Puppies.
They're angry.
Puppies indeed.
They're going to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. I got a
That's gonna
24
fail.
on my animal handling. No, it was a 24. The first roll.
What? Why'd you roll twice?
I didn't think it went through the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fine.
24 will only take them from being actively hostile to being wary. So they're not going to become friendly, but they will, because you succeeded the check. Yeah. So they're not actively hostile towards you, but they're also not friendly.
I'm going to cast
still-
Fog Cloud on the center of the pack.
Okay.
Trying to
roll
make
my
them
initiative on.
friendly. Or at least where we're not going to get eaten.
Well, technically right now, if you
Can't even
don't
see us.
if you don't attack them, they won't attack back. You essentially, as they started coming into the camp area, you're just like and calmed them down. They're not actively going to attack you yet, but they're still on edge. And you said you cast Fog Cloud?
Yes.
What does that do? Hang on,
Fog
I
Cloud, I create
Yeah, okay.
create a 20-foot radius sphere. Okay, you can read it.
Okay, fog centered on the point within range. So that would encompass them. The sphere spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. Yeah. Okay.
Actually
So
used the second level slot. So.
Okay, so you're gonna up it to a 40-foot range.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far away are they?
And now I gotta do this. I'm gonna roll a percentile, and if you get a 5 or lower, there was enough wind that it just disperses it. Because we're outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even have to roll the next one because I rolled the 10s place and it was 40. So you got a 46, so you're good. There's not enough wind.
Okay.
So you kind of pacify them, and then he does the fog cloud. Do we just want to say we travel down the road a bit more and then set up camp, or
I think we can get past them. Yeah, I would say we just keep going down a little bit longer.
Okay, so we sidestep that encounter. All right. So the coyotes are then confused, and they didn't get their snack. They thought they were going to get some food tonight, and they did not get to eat you. Which I am perfectly fine with that, because I rolled for 8 of them. I didn't want to have to keep track of 8 different sets of hit points.
All I'm thinking is the freaking
I looked up random ones and was like, okay, this is definitely...
Oh. Shoot, Styxians?
Yeah. Just like
you guys were getting surrounded by Styxians.
I was trying to fight them.
Nope, fuck you. Okay, I'm out.
I looked up random encounters, and the first thing I read was you come across 4 men running half naked down the street in costumes.
Oh my god.
I was like, okay.
That's getting stored for later.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one. I was like, I'm like, this is a prompt. Where the fuck could this go?
Yeah, I love those ones, because it's like, oh no, that's just...
Which half is naked?
Well, it depends on which person.
If they're in costumes, then which half is naked?
Oh gosh.
Maybe it was like,
right.
You said there's 4 men, right? There's 4 men.
Oh, half of them are naked, the other half are...
Oh no, like,
no,
it's like a costume of a horse.
Like
one's the butt, one's
okay,
the head.
one's the butt, the other's head.
So it just depends on which part's naked and why they're naked. I don't know.
With the bottom half all naked because he's the head of the horse. The other one's running around all top naked because he's
Oh my gosh. Alright.
That'd be a good one. That would be a good one. I should have suggested it or something silently.
Alright,
That's
so...
hilarious.
My god. So we make it into Santal, following the road and the instruction of the lady. Actually, as we are heading into town, I would like everyone to do a perception check. Alright, why are you rolling twice?
I don't know.
You keep rolling twice.
Just ignore it. Take the first roll.
Take the first roll? Okay, so we'll go with your 13. So Lee notices, but the other 2 do not.
Wait, first roll was 18. Thank you very much.
On my screen, it's a 13.
Oh, that's weird.
But if you want to go with your 18, then we can go with your 18. So then only Vord. Actually, you can have Elric also roll perception.
Elric?
To see if he notices it. If he beats a 15, he'll see it. He also does not see it. You 2 are too busy looking at each other.
They're looking into each other's
Gawking
eyes.
at each other.
He's got beautiful eyes.
He does, but that's beside the point. So Arya and Lee both notice about... Okay, there's bad hearing myself double. I don't know if it's just me or not. Either way. Heading into town, we're about...
My stuff's turned down, so...
Okay. Heading into town, we're about I'd say a mile or 2 outside of town. So we see the fortification on the side of the mountain as it heads up the mountain.
Santol or Maplebreak?
Santol. So we're outside of the city of Santol. And we see you see massive walls, and it just kind of bashes in. It looks like it kind of just bashes into the side of the mountain. Almost kind of looks like it just blends into being part of the mountain, as if the beginning portions of the wall were just carved out of the rock itself, and then shifts into where you can tell that these were large stones placed into making the wall. Massive battlements, and you just all types of different pillars of smoke coming out of everywhere, all over the city. There's almost a copper glint to the majority of the city that you can see. And on the way in, you notice a shimmer, a glint in the distance, out in the fields. They're just grass fields on the way in. And you can kind of see, just ever so slightly, a shimmer of orange light out in the grass.
Who?
Arya.
Oh.
And Lee do. They both see it, but I'm gonna give Arya, because Arya, according to your perception check, technically would have seen it first, because you have a higher perception roll.
Like, can I tell what it is, or?
You can just see that there is an orange glint, like an orange light coming from over there. Like, you can tell it's more of a reflection rather than an actual light itself. But it has like an orange tint to it.
There's nothing else around it?
Nope.
Okay, so I say, hey, there's an orange thing over there if we want to go look at it.
So you notice the reflection, you're like, hey guys, there's... Yeah.
It's a shiny.
Can I focus on that and do an investigation or perception?
Yeah, you can, I would say reroll your perception. Okay, now that it's being pointed out to you, it's easier to notice, and you spot the glint. And for you, it looks familiar. It looks akin to a specific glint that you have seen before. Only when you saw it, it was green. As we approach it and get closer, you can tell it is another key. It is an orange key.
It's a key, it's a key, it's a key, it's a key.
It is an orange key, and it looks like it's made out of citrine, which is an orange gemstone. So you now have an orange key to put with the green key and the stone key.
Guys, we found a key.
Yeah, we were there for it. We watched. It just happened.
Found another key.
Found another key? Yes, we did. So
now we need to find a door.
That we do.
Oh.
So, as we walk into the... So I'm assuming we just say we're just going to go into the town, or do you want to look around and see if you can find a door? Mind you, you're still in the middle of a field, so there's really not much for it to hide in.
Sure. Look around for a door. Do I do perception or investigation?
Do perception.
Can I also?
Sure. Fuck it, I'll do it too.
Better.
How many times did that roll?
Twice. I got a 10 and an 11.
Oh my god.
Lee got an 8. He's busy looking at the key. And two of you look around, and like I said, it's an open field. There's really no doorway to be had. There's no hidden things anywhere that you can see.
Stone Key goes back to Stagville, doesn't it?
Say what?
Stone Key goes back to Stagville.
Stone Key goes to the archway that's like probably a mile or two outside of Stagville, yeah. So it's just outside of town.
I'm sorry.
So, as we're kind of looking around, Lee will suggest, say, hey, maybe there's a door. Oh, did you roll perception
Did
again?
that only roll once?
Yes.
Okay.
I was unsure
that.
I was unsure if that was rolling from earlier. I'm just like, oh, maybe we did get a third one. So, Lee suggests, like, let's go into town and maybe we can find a door in there and see if we can find an abandoned building and maybe it's got a door. I mean, assuming it would probably be similar shape, so we're looking for arch doorways.
Can I do detect magic, but see? I don't know.
What?
See if I can find it's obviously a magical key, right?
Yes.
So would detect magic kind of tell us an area where it could be at?
I mean, you could detect magic on the key, and it would tell you. Yeah, it would tell you that the key is magical, but it wouldn't tell you where the door that it goes to is. If you, yeah. See, if you cast detect magic as you were moving around the city, then you'd be able to notice a magical door. But also, I'm pretty sure detect magic is a first level spell, so it would be using up spell slots as you were casting them, walking through town.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're aware. Although one cast does last 10 minutes, so you could cast it, continue walking through town, and eventually you'd find it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I'm looking at yours, you got 4. Technically, you could cast it 5 times. Does Vordy have it? Oh yeah, Vordy's used it before. Detect magic.
Yeah.
And you'd have 4, 5, 6 times you could cast it. So she could cast it 5 times, you could cast it 6 times, so that'd give you almost 2 full hours. I cannot cast it. And I don't believe Elric could cast it, because... Yeah, no. But, so I would give you about 2 hours worth of walking around town to try to find a door. And isn't it like a 30-foot radius? Within 30 feet of you.
20.
Yeah, so 30-foot radius.
30. No, 33, yeah.
So yeah, you could, if you wanted to, you could walk around town and just keep casting detect magic until you found a doorway that emanated with magic. If you really wanted to find the key. Remember, the door to the key.
Is that what we want to do?
I was going to say, do you
or do we just want to... I don't know. Who has the key?
I didn't pick it up.
Oh, I guess Lee does then?
I assumed Vordy would.
Does Vordy have the other keys?
Yes, let's say yes.
Okay, well then I would hand it to Vord.
Damn it!
That way he has all of them. That way he has all of them.
Yeah.
So are you wanting to do the just walk around with detect magic going and see how long it takes?
I don't know. Weren't we here for a Fey Realm?
You're looking for the
we can actually
chasers.
just pass through it.
Yeah.
I was curious if we know
You can,
town.
you can just pass through, ask people, say, hey, can you give us instructions to Maple Break? And just keep going. You could stop, look around the town trying to find the door. You could also try to figure out where the Fey Chasers are. And see if they could tell you anything about how to get into the Fey Realm. Can I ask why you want to find out where the Fey Realm, how to get to the Fey Realm is?
Yeah, mama.
How much take that as a no?
Purposely hide things from the DM. And you know what? It might have absolutely nothing to do with the actual task I have in mind.
Okay.
It actually at all.
Alright, so
But yeah.
As you enter into the town, the city, you enter into the city, and as you walk up to the door, rather than like Verdun, at the door there are 2 guards, and the door is closed. And they, as you're walking up to the front gate, they kind of do the whole, put their halberds and an X across the doorway and says, state your business.
We're just passing through trying to get some information on Maple Break.
Ah, okay. Do you have any arms or weaponry on you?
Yeah, the calls, couple small blades or such for cooking, but that's about it. No harm intended. See if I can try and slip by without getting patted down.
I guess
See,
either deception or persuasion, whichever one you believe it is. Whether you believe that you're lying or whether you believe you're telling the truth.
Can I choose between the two?
Yes. If you think you're telling the truth,
then
say persuasion. If you believe you're lying to them and that you actually do have some ill intention, then you can roll deception.
What if I believe that I'm trying to persuade them that I don't have weapons?
Oh, if you're trying to tell them that you don't have weapons, then that's definitely a deception check. Because we all have weapons.
But persuasion.
If you want, okay, you can try to persuade them to not give us a pat down.
Influence someone or a
yeah.
group of people
so
with tact, social grace, or good nature.
So with that, you could like try to levy the fact that you are a paladin and say, "Hey, I'm a paladin. I've got these guys under control. You don't need to check us or anything." Kind of thing.
I am a paladin.
Okay, so then let's take a persuasion.
Perception.
Do a persuasion check to see if you can convince them to not need to check us.
God damn it.
That's not gonna do it. So they're like, okay, no, we. Just like, fuck it.
I say, excuse my friend, he's had a few to drink.
Okay, well. At least make sure that you don't draw any weapons and cause a ruckus. Really, it's been a slow day. We really don't have anything else going on. There's not much issues recently. We just have to kind of be a bit more wary because we've heard from couriers and whatnot that there have been some attacks on other towns, so we want to make sure that we're okay. But I don't think there's much harm that the 4 of you can do. But just be on your best behavior. There's guards everywhere. We will not hesitate to put you in the ground. And then with that, he kind of just bumps a button that's behind him, and it opens the door. But the door doesn't really just open like, a normal door. It does like an aperture kind of. So it slides open like a camera shutter. and inside through this circular doorway, you can see a lot of very much steampunk builds, and like they're very large copper buildings. Steam and smoke and soot are coming out of the top of almost every single building, and there's a glow of light that's not coming from fire or torches or the like. They're glowing electrical lighting. And so this place is very much a steampunk dwarven city. The
Not what I was
roads,
expecting.
the roads are to you they're a solid piece of stone. In actuality, they've developed a sort of concrete asphalt kind of mix. So they've made the roads actually paved. They're not just smoothed out. They're actually like paved roads, and there's sidewalks and all the other things. There's little contraptions that you'll see moving around around the city. They've got like little cables attaching to wires that are going all through the city, so they're running off of the electricity off of those. So it's a hustle and bustle of technology and interesting like mechanical gadgetry. You see little shops that have little animatronics just kind of like moving around doing interesting things. So it's a lot for you to take in all at once. And there's just a hustle and bustle. There's people everywhere. There's all kinds of dwarves. The vast majority of the people here are dwarves. And then after dwarves, there's some humans, and you might see a person of a different race every so often speckled in there a little bit. There's a good number of gnomes as well. Not quite as many humans as there are gnomes, but no, not quite as many gnomes as there are humans, but there's also a decent number of gnomes. And then it's a fairly busy city. Not nearly as calm as Verdun was. There's a lot more, like, Verdun was more of, I guess, kind of a Chicago type vibe, where there's some people, whereas thinking of so like Chicago, New York kind of thing, where you'll see some people on the streets in the majority of the places. This is more of like Tokyo, where there's a lot of people and they're everywhere. So like you're walking through, like, pretty much everywhere you're going, there's crowds. So, what would you like to do?
Come around and walk away.
He's just like, no. I would like to not.
I don't know. Is there a bounty place here?
There is. But do you know where it is? Is the better question.
I asked the guy at the door.
He goes, yeah, there should be one. Shoot. And he looks at the other side. Do you remember where the bounty hall is? And he goes, it's like 4 or 5 blocks into town. I think you're gonna take 4 blocks straight on in, take 2 blocks to the left, and it should be on the right side of the road.
Bam! You're the
So
best, Jelly Butt. Thank you guys very much. Let's go find it, guys.
And as you're walking in, you just hear the other dwarf, Jelly Butt? and the other dwarf kind of like shrugs, just like, fucking no. And so as you walk through, then the aperture kind of closes back up again and seals the door. And you you're in the hustle and bustle of the city now.
All right. So, where
you
did they
guys
say
just
that
heading-
place was, guys?
Like 4 or 5 down and 2 over or something like that.
He said 4 blocks straight and 2 blocks to the right, and it's on our
Oh,
left.
Let's treat it like
2 blocks
like
to
a
the
horse.
left and it's on the right.
In that one board game, you know, the one with the castle and the horses and the
Like
Huh?
chess.
yeah, that's the one.
I think we should tell you no morning drinking.
Oh, speaking of, we should probably find a tavern of this local area as well.
Oh no.
It's a great place to gather information.
Information, I'm sure.
Information, isn't that right, Elric?
You son of a bitch.
I mean, if you guys need some privacy, I'm pretty sure there's a dark alley somewhere.
What the hell? I mean, I see 3 right over there.
Okay, so you guys head toward the bounty hall.
So if we turn in the head, we can get gold.
Yes.
When we get gold, we can go
yes.
spend money.
Let's head towards the head.
Towards the
We
head.
have the head. We need to go get rid of the head.
What the fuck? What is it? Oh yeah, I have a giant's head. No, yeah.
Yes.
No, or the barbarian or the giant. No, I have the giant.
The giant's head.
Giant.
You took the head
Let's
off
take
of the
this
giant.
shit to the bank.
I mean,
Bounty?
essentially, yes.
To the bounty.
Or
Alright,
down.
So, yes.
2
You
to
go
the
forward.
left.
To the left.
And it's on the right.
Yes. So as you
Are you
walk
sure?
up to as you walk up to the building that they gave you the directions to, you see a almost purely made out of copper building that has, a normal doorway. You open it up, and inside looks like your typical kind of tavern on the inside, only almost everybody in the building looks as though they are built to kill. So they're not exactly the nicest of folks. And across at the back of the back of the building, there is a large Goliath, and he is counting out coins and handing them to a kobold who just turned in a bounty.
I whispered to you guys, I think that's where we need to go.
Well then, I'm gonna pull my drink
Lee,
out
you should
and
take this one.
approach. Oh yeah, Lee, take my drink. You have to have the alcohol with you. Take my drink, and then wait.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Even better. I'm gonna chug this drink.
Oh no. Okay.
Give me a second. I'm not as good at chugging as I thought I was. Ooh, that's really carbonated.
It didn't register you were actually gonna chug a drink.
What you drinking?
Anyways.
What you drinking?
So,
What are you drinking? No. What's for tea? For tea, not Ford. For tea.
Drink, ma'am.
She's
Don't
a
call me
bit
a ma'am.
accusatory today.
Oh, nice. Anyways, now that there's nothing in this cup, gotta get to my. I'm gonna pour some of this oil that I got into this flask or into this cup. Okay, so it's gonna still look like the. It's gonna
Like
look
it's
like
got
you
booze
drink
in it.
still.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like you got booze in it. And then you're gonna have to walk up to this guy. You're gonna be like, "Hey, look, man, I killed this man." And then I'll come up and I'll throw the head on the table. And then he'll be like, "Oh man, don't mess with these guys." And then if he says fucking anything about not how much are we supposed to get paid, by the way? We should read this paper.
I think it was like 96 gold. Or I don't know.
Oh, it was pretty high.
I think 96 sounds right. We're gonna go with 96.
Something was 96.
We're gonna go with 96.
Did I loot anything from the?
Yeah, you already divvied that. But I don't
was
know
that
if it
96?
was. No.
Is anyone here specific? Is any of us specifically good at deception?
I
have a +2.
I have a +4.
I have +5 to persuasion.
So do I. I was gonna say we could possibly try and talk him up to an even 100, but
oh, I mean, we
think
could try.
96 will still work.
Yeah,
we could still try, but 96 still work. We'll do it this way.
96 would be easier to divide.
So at 100, but oh yeah,
not between 3.
Yeah, well, Elric.
Oh,
I mean, 96 can also be divided into 4. It's just 24 apiece.
Anyways, let's go. Elric.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Elric?
Oh my god.
Elric's doing it?
No.
So Elric
you're
is
doing
gonna
it,
roll the deception?
No, you're doing it, Lee.
So I have to deceive him into believing that we killed it.
No, you'll give him the bounty. I guess I'll deceive it. No, I'll throw the head up.
Why don't we just give him
So we can
paper?
just bring him.
We brought the head. Do we have to actually try and deceive him into believing we killed it?
No, it's just whoever delivers the head gets the bounty.
I was just gonna try and talk him up. I don't know if that's a deception.
Okay, so you were gonna try to. Okay, so that would be a not a performance. That would be a persuasion. Of trying to increase the price. Because at first I thought you were wanting to like walk in acting all big and gruff and buff,
I was trying to
that would definitely be a performance check. Which
I was just trying to get into it a little bit, but like, no, I figured like like scenario and like or scenario wise, I figured give Lee the drink, make him look like the hard one. And then and then try and talk up the price, but if he stiffs us at all, Lee, you chuck that fucking oil.
I was gonna say chuck the oil on him and just light it and run away.
And we gonna light that shit and book it. Okay.
Wait, I have a question.
So the moment we enter into a building after we have the conversation with the dwarves at the front, who told us not to cause problems, The moment we walk in, we're like, okay, how can we cause problems?
No, that's not what we're doing. We're just gonna turn in the paper and give him the head.
We're gonna turn into paper.
The bounty paper.
If he tries to
I heard
stiff us,
turn into paper.
hey, I already chugged
Turn
this drink.
in
I already.
the paper. Yes, we know
Okay.
you chugged
Alright.
it.
So
Maria,
we walk up
listen,
to the
that
Goliath.
cup already has oil in
Yes, don't drink it.
it.
Don't drink the oil.
This man at least better have another ale for me.
I will make you take damage.
I will buy you another ale. I'll buy you 2. Just stay calm.
Okay. So we walk up to the back table. He says, all right, you guys, as you walk up, the Goliath kind of finishes up deal with the kobold, hands him the money pouch, and he looks over, says, you guys have a bounty?
I say yes, and I give him the paper.
That's you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We've got a bounty. I'm gonna have him roll a performance check to try to seem like he actually is a bounty person, and that I guess he did well. That was not where I thought it was gonna go. So yeah, we've got a bounty here. He takes the paper from Arya and kind of slaps it onto the counter and goes, "Here you go. Got this bounty for," and then he points over to Vord, who's got the giant's head. So it's for this guy's head. And the Goliath goes, all right, it says 96 gold. All right. And he kind of scribbles something at the bottom of the bounty, where it looks like he's kind of like authorizing it, sticks it into a box of other papers, and he reaches under the counter, sets down. To him, to us, it would be like a box that like we hold with 2 hands, just because it's actually got good size. To him, it's like a kid holding, it would be like an adult holding a kid's toy. It like sets it on the counter, lifts it open, and just starts pulling out gold coins that are about the size of his like thumbnail. But they're normal size gold coins, but he's just a massive person, which is why he's behind the counter with all the gold. But he starts counting out, and you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he sets them into 9 different stacks of 10 coins, and then a pile of 6 at the front. He says, and he kind of pushes it forward. Says, "There you go. There's your bounty," and He reaches over, grabs the top of the giant's head, says, "I'll take that." And he just kind of drops it into a pile of other heads and body parts that are in a bin. And he just kind of drops it in there. Says, all right, are you guys... Is this it?
I'm gonna have... Can I send... Before we finish this interaction right there, can I have Elric sneak around behind and steal one of the giant heads for me real quick?
Okay. You can try to have Elric sneak around behind. He's gonna need to do a stealth check. Right,
Can I take my part of the gold?
Before he does that, can I not get stiffed? No, hang on. So you rolled a 12?
No, it's right there.
Rolled a 12. I'm going to roll for his perception. Alright. How much does Elric weigh?
He weighs 150
150.
pounds.
He's a little boy. He don't got much to him. So, I'm just gonna roll a strength check then.
Oh god.
Actually, I do need Elric to roll a strength check as well. because this would technically be him opposing a grapple. 14, that does not cut it. So as Elric is trying to kind of sneak around the back and get behind, you just kind of, without breaking eye contact with you guys, like he's looking right at you guys while he's talking, he just kind of reaches over, grabs Elric by the top of the head, picks him up, and places him in front of the counter. Mm-hmm. And doesn't even acknowledge it. Just sets him right back down right next to Vord. And he says, "Is that going to be everything?"
I say yes, I take my part of the gold.
Are you guys looking for another bounty, or are you done? I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to ignore his little stint. You can either...
we're good.
He says you can either draft another bounty, or you can get out.
We get out.
Grab Elric by one of his horns and drag him out.
Just like, motherfucker!
Take some of the gold.
Alright, so how are we splitting up the gold?
Well,
What
Elric
is it?
should have just
divided
lost
by
his
3.
Say what?
20.
I said Elric should have lost his gold.
32.
32.
Yeah.
If Elric doesn't get any.
I think you said, I think before we split it 3 ways, and Vord just said he was gonna cover Elric whenever Elric did things. I mean, we've all kind of just been buying things for Elric.
I'll take
anyway.
30. You guys take 34 or 33 each.
We can take 32.
No,
yeah, we can all split it even.
I'm the one that sent Elric in.
No, it's fine.
At least he just let us take the 33.
I'm taking 32.
Yeah. The extra 2 gold are going to Elric.
Okay. And Elric gets 2 gold. Maybe the guy can actually have gold now.
He has 5.
Oh, he has 5? Okay. Okay.
Now he's got 7.
Now he's got 7. Oh my. So now we've finished off the giant little mini quest. That random encounter that you rolled mid-encounter. So, words, things, brain just shut down.
In the brain.
Wow.
Down. Wow.
Hi.
Hey.
So we can either look for the Fae Chasers, we can look for the door, or we can just find somebody who can tell us where to get Maple Break.
I need to talk to someone about buying a sketchbook. I would like a sketchbook.
You want to buy a sketchbook?
I would like to buy a sketchbook, so if we could do that.
So if we're going shopping,
here and then continue.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Okay.
I just literally need a sketchbook. I don't need to do any crazy shopping. But if I could find one here, that'd be perfect. And then we could even... The fact that we know of this town now, and that's where the Fae Chasers are, we can come back at some point. And just continue on to Maplebrook.
Sketchbook, you could do just a normal book? Or...
Is that... Oh, I guess I could look it up.
Yeah, there is no sketchbooks, necessarily. There's a spell book, which is used for making spells. But then there's just a book. I could just say that this is a book that's just empty.
Okay. I guess that works if it works.
Well, there was that... Well, did you keep the book from the house in Verdun? Or did you...
Which book?
The one, it had written in it had one of the pages, and then some lines, and one of the lines said like,
with all the key things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kept that.
Okay, so you still have that book?
So I don't. Okay.
Yeah, because that book was empty other than that on the first page.
Oh, yeah, because technically I made that in my notes, so I would say it was empty and I kept it.
Yeah, okay then. Yeah, so you still have the book.
Okay, well then let me, I guess, next thing on my list. See if I can, since we're in a bigger town now. Yeah, that's awesome. Medical supplies. This is what I need. So if we could find general store or medical pavilion or talkie mushroom.
Should be able to find a general store. Yeah. So, well, wait. Is Fairy still here, or is she still gone?
She took off for a second, so she's still kind of here.
So, yeah, if we go to the general store, I'm assuming we would all want to go to a general store anyway.
Yeah, let's leave Arya outside the front door, though. Well, specifically outside the front door of the general store when we arrive.
Oh yeah.
And then we go inside.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I mean, she doesn't like people, so she probably like being outside anyways, just kind of chilling, looking outside.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Just me, you, and Elric. So the boys.
In chat, I'm listening. No. She took it with her. That's great.
Now that we're here in the general store.
Yeah. So we enter into the general store. There is all manner of bunch of different things. There's different equipment kits. There's different packs and satchels and whatnot all over the store. And at the back, you see fairly broad dwarf. Like even for dwarven standards, he's kind of broad and burly, and he. Yoo-hoo! Hello.
How you doing, bud?
Welcome to my shop.
Oh.
How are you today?
Lovely. I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for
something
medical...
specific.
Yes. I'm looking for some medical supplies. Can you help me out with that?
Yes, I can. So, like a healer's kit?
It's specifically sterilizing tools. If you have something of that nature when it comes to medicine.
I mean, I can sell you a pot and you can fill it with water and boil it. If you want to use that, or
you don't have any sort of alcohol or possibly silicone gloves. If you guys have those types of resources.
We have some. I mean, I have some normal gloves. I don't know if they're made of silicone. And then.
I guess. You know what? I guess I'll add. Do you know? Are you from around here? You own the general store, so it's a pretty well-established market.
Yes.
Do you know the lay of the land pretty well?
Yes, I do.
Could you help me procure or locate someone to obtain tattooing supplies?
Ah! Are you wanting, like, magical tattoos? Or are you just wanting normal tattoos?
Magical is the goal,
Magical tattoos. Okay.
given I only have so much skin, but even a starter, even a normal tattoo artist, someone to point me in the right direction, is okay as well.
Yes. I believe the magic shop across the way should have. I believe they actually just recently got a hold of a magical tattoo needle that helps you imbue their tattoos with magic. So they would have, in theory, tattoo materials. I personally don't have any tattoo equipment here.
Okay. So they would probably have everything relating to the sterilization and medical aspects.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even so, I've got my buddy Elric here and my friend Lee. Maybe they need something from your shop.
Okay.
Because you didn't want me to go inside.
Hey. That was in case I decided to start some trouble, okay? I figured I'd leave you outside, so if trouble started inside, you weren't just sucked into it while you were AFK. You were outside waiting. And then we could just bust out of nowhere when you got back from the bathroom. We could just bust out and be like, let's go, Mario, oh my god, we gotta run!
Get the fuck out!
You currently got an ad, by the way. It just started.
Okay.
For noggin.
What? Thanks for knocking?
Said it's for noggin. That.
Ugh. Oh well.
I love eggnog.
I want eggnog.
I only like eggnog if I mix it with whole milk.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say an alcohol. I'm like, I'm down, but never mind.
No. That's good and creamy. Alright, that's over for me. So Elric has 7 gold. I'm trying to think of anything Elric could be using that's different lately. Okay, I guess that's my thing. His excuse me, I'm sorry. His strength is -2. Is there a way I can improve his strength through items or anything? Or to buy an item?
There are some items that can increase strength.
Is that an armor? Like, would that be an enchantment thing at this point? Because it's probably a skill thing.
Yeah, there would be. I think there's a belt that should. A sort of belt of giant strength or something similar to that.
Stone giant strength.
Are there potions?
There are also potions, yeah.
Well, yeah, there's probably potions, but even so, I didn't really want a potion. I just want it. I guess I'm trying to figure out how to increase Elric's both HP and strength. And I guess a general store is not the best place to do that. I'm just kind of spitballing. I don't really have much to do. The tattoo stuff was kind of my little goal for coming here. The face stuff, like, I was just kind of learning for future reference.
Tommy's not going to like that part of my character's journey, but it'll be a fun.
Now I'm really interesting. What is you gonna do?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's gonna be so fucking. I have so many plans.
Like what?
Who's really the DM?
The people.
I think as far as
just remember what my second helmet is. And where I actually get to look into occasionally. Like, it just flashes.
Oh, okay.
I never really talk
Yeah.
about it, but it flashes. I get those flashes.
Are you wanting... Do you think you're looking into the Fae realm?
No, I know I'm not.
Oh. Then I'm very...
Tell them why you want to go there.
Wow.
Right, so as far as...
I'm not doing
it. As
What?
far as doing anything here, I think Lee is good. There's nothing he needs from like a general store or anything.
Okay. Ulrich's fine too, I think. I don't think he needs anything.
Actually, I believe what I'll do is I'll sell my longsword that I've got.
Oh, there you go. Oh, shit, that's actually... Do I have any random shit?
Just gonna buy it back for... Okay, I'm gonna go with D8. 6. Gonna roll a persuasion to see if I can enter it one way or another. I do not, so I'm gonna get 6 gold and delete this. Then increase by 6.
I would also like to sell my great axe to him.
Your great axe? Okay.
It is worth 30 gold P.
30 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what I get back from it, or?
No. So I'm gonna have you roll a persuasion.
Okay.
To see if you can sway it in any way. Okay, so you're not you failed the check, so you're not gonna sway it in any way, and I'm gonna take a d20 and roll it and say that that's what he offered you. So he offered you 13. Are you gonna take it or leave it?
No.
Okay, so you're gonna keep the X?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
One more time. Yeah, I'm good.
Fari, is there anything for you?
I'm not even in there.
Well, you can step
Oh,
aside.
you never went in?
Because you know it's a general store.
I don't need anything.
Oh, she gonna be feisty.
Listen, we can exit and meet up with our son.
We are now on the stoop. What are we talking about, guys?
And Lee goes, well, I figured we sounded like you wanted to go over to the magic item shop across the way. They had the...
Yeah, what was I talking about magic for?
The tattoo needle.
Yeah, the tattoo stuff. Yeah.
He's got that thing.
Magic tattoo person. Go.
So we go across.
Up and put them down.
You kidding me? So
what?
My arms hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we head over to the other shop, and inside we see what looks like the same dwarf. And he, yoo-hoo! Welcome to my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout.
I can be a princess on the holidays.
I
Daddy,
completely.
please spank my bottom with a slab of Parmesan pepperoni.
Do you like that one?
I'm gonna need some quiet for a moment while I
What?
replay that.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it. Oh, God.
Come on, give me the option.
I can be a princess on the holidays, Daddy. Please spank my bottom with a slab of Parmesan pepperoni. I can be a princess on the holidays, Daddy. Please spank my bottom with a slab of Parmesan pepperoni. Be a princess on the holidays. With a slab of Parmesan.
Do you like that?
That's horrible. That's horrible.
That was a good one.
I hate it.
It looped.
It did. Please make my bottom with a slab of Parmesan pepperoni.
I mean, if that's what you want. No, I'm not gonna.
We're not going to talk about what I want. Oh. Anyways, where are we at? Where are we going, guys?
So
where
we
are
walk
at?
into
Haley?
the other shop, and as I said, you see what looks like the same dwarf, only in this building. As you walk in, yoo-hoo! Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm gonna do a. How do I see if it is the same dwarf? Is that like an investigation check?
That would be a perception.
Insight? Perception. I'm gonna do that.
I would do perception.
Oh, I'm rolling bad tonight.
You can't quite tell if it's the same person or not, but they do look extremely familiar. So, what do you say? Hello?
I think he stepped away for a second.
Oh, okay.
Fucker. God damn it. No, I didn't. I fucking hit my goddamn mic.
Oh, so you muted yourself. What a rookie mistake.
I'm getting drunk. What are we doing? He looks vaguely familiar, is what you said.
Yes. Yeah, he looks extremely familiar. I guess we could also roll perception checks and see if we can notice whether or not he's the same person or not. So I got a 16.
Slowly becoming the person being the only one there again.
If you want Elric to roll, is Arya not gonna roll?
I didn't go into the shop.
You didn't. Oh, so
She's
I guess
not even following us in.
Did you go into the other shop?
I'm in the magic shop.
Okay, so she's in the magic shop. She's just not. She didn't go into the other shop, so she wouldn't notice that he'd be the same.
For the turn.
Oh goodness!
Yeah.
Elric got worse than you did somehow. And he has a he has a higher perception than you. He rolled a 1. So
I didn't think he might need some glasses.
Elric's looking at the floor. He's like, "There's a floor in here."
Okay.
for myself, they look very similar, but can't quite tell if it's the same person or not. So there's also, like, in this room, in this building, there's a lot. It looks like it's laid out similarly, but all the shelves have drastically different items on them. These ones are all a bunch of different, magical items. Some of them, like, move on their own. Other things are just look like they're almost mundane items. Different armor, weaponry, bags, and whatnot. So all sorts of other things. So I'm doing good. Can I help you with anything? Are you looking for anything specific, or just looking around?
The guy over at the general goods store sent us over. I was looking for some magical tattoo items.
Oh, I actually just gotten a couple of those in recently. What kind of I've got an absorbing tattoo is what it's called. Are you looking to purchase, or are you just trying to locate for later purchase?
1 second while I look for what I need still. Well, the tattooist tools themselves would be very important to me.
Okay, so you want tattooing tools?
Yes.
Okay. I do believe I have. I have it here. It's not really a magical item. It's more of a gadget, but it's this little tool that has ink built into the needle, and it vibrates, so you don't have to do the stick and poke. It'll just and do the poke for you. Essentially, it's a tattoo gun, but runs on magic rather than having to be plugged in. So you just, and the ink is built into it, so you don't have to dip it into the ink and use it again. It's just in line.
How much is this bad boy?
Well, I'm gonna go with, I would say, 25 gold pieces. 25. Does that sound good to you? I mean, it just makes mundane tattoos. They're not magical tattoos. It's not like this, and he holds up a needle. So it's not like this one. It's just gonna be a normal tattoo, and he kind of points to a little design on his arm, and he goes, kind of like this one. It's not, doesn't do anything fancy. It's just a design.
Doesn't the tattoo depend on the ink, not the tool?
I mean, yes, I guess technically
behind the alchemy of the ink.
That would be true.
Is there,
what,
on top of the tattooing tools, do you have inks to go with it?
Other than the ink that is in it currently, I don't. However, the gentleman across the way may have some inks that you can use, that you can purchase, but I currently, personally, do not have any ink in my store.
Okay. Well, I guess I can take this then.
Okay, so you're going to take it for 25? I'm going to try to
I
haggle?
will take this for 25. Go. You know what? No. I'm gonna try and haggle this. You know what? You gotta talk to me like that. I'm gonna try and haggle you, boy. You begging for a challenge now. What we gonna do? I'm gonna roll a die. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll this die.
I'm gonna try to haggle this.
You can pick which kind of die it is, and I'm gonna roll it, and then we're gonna pick
it would be a persuasion.
So I'm gonna roll this die. We're gonna call it persuasion. And I rolled, guess what? A fucking 13 plus 5, 18. So guess what?
Okay.
We're gonna talk you down. And you know what?
Right,
I want to talk you down to a 20 gold at least.
With 20 gold? Okay, let's see if he and you actually beat him on his wisdom. So, he's gonna go with 20 gold. 20 gold sounds like it'd be fair enough. Would you like to try to talk him down further?
You know what? We're gonna go a little bit further. We're gonna hit this persuasion
go try
one more time.
I
think we can go down just a little bit further to 18 gold. Let's do
push
that.
for 18? Okay.
Let's do that. Let's push for 18.
Shit! Okay. You got the 18. Is that as far down as you want to push, or do you want to keep pushing?
Go 10.
What?
Go 10. Go 10. Oh, shit.
10 is going to be a really hard check. Just saying.
Go 15.
No, I'm good. 18's good.
18's good for you? Okay.
18's good. I'll take 18. Thank you, sir, very much. That's a great deal.
All right. Thank you very much. Tell your friends.
Hey, guys. Where are my friends?
That's the saddest thing I think I've ever heard. Tell your friends, hey guys. This is me telling all of my friends, you three over there.
Well, not my point. My point was I really don't have any, and it's not even you guys. That's why I said, where are my friends?
Oh god, that's worse.
I was like, hey guys, where are my friends?
Hey guys, turns to no one. All right.
I would say Elric's your friend.
I would hope that Elric's your friend.
You
guys have shared a room multiple times.
I kind of manipulated him at a very, vulnerable point where he just had lost his master.
I mean, and also as one of his personality traits, he is very devout to whatever group he is part of. So he kind of joined our group. He kind of joined the group. Yeah, he kind of joined the group while under the influence of the command person
of a spell.
And then when he, when it wore off, he's already part of the group. So he's devout to the group.
I'm also not a very traditional paladin.
Paladin, yeah.
It's he probably enjoys that.
Probably enjoys it, huh? I'm sure he enjoys it. He's like, yeah, he enjoys it. No, I'm saying he enjoys it.
Might make him shave that beard I gave him off, though. Kind of scratchy.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, I need to finish what I was doing. You guys need to see this. Oh, I didn't finish. Oh, I need to color him.
What?
1 second.
I am so confused.
Are we going to the next shop?
Hang on.
Don't hang on me.
I am saying hang on.
No.
Get over it.
Hang on.
You.
When you're not.
I am going to be Lee is going to be looking around. Lee is going to look around the shop. So I'm going to roll a perception check and see if there's anything here that I would be interested in. 14. Okay. Okay, for that, I am just going to, because I got a 14, I'm going to roll a d10, because there's 9 pages of what I'm looking at. It has to be on whatever page I rolled. So page 6. Now, is there something in here?
We're in a magic shop.
Yes.
Eric!
You asked that like you were...
Oh my god.
What? Oh my gosh!
Discord.
That's... What?
What's up?
Oh, what am I looking at?
Well, I don't know. What are you looking at? Probably weird
The
stuff, you weirdo. You weird perv.
Oh god. Okay, good. I couldn't remember if my stream was on that screen or was my stream looking specifically at the D&D Beyond.
No, it's locked into it's locked into your D&D.
Everyone's solid.
That would have been... Whew.
What's funnier is, dude, did you know you can add a second? Like, I could add 2 familiars, a mount, and then 2 characters.
Oh, really?
And then, like, items and shit around the base.
What the fuck?
I'm about to make
legit the party.
I'm gonna make, like, you guys should seriously, I might even, for myself, I might tweak you guys a little bit, but if you guys make yourself or something.
I mean, I've got mine made.
You can make me one.
You do have yours.
Yeah, and Fairy's not gonna make hers.
Send me,
so.
send me like your through like Messenger or something. Send me your like not race details, but your like class details. I guess you're.
Yeah, she's a human ranger. That's it.
Yeah. I have a hand crossbow.
And a mace.
Yeah.
Was there anything specific? Like, what's your hair like? I don't even know that about you.
I don't know. Hold on.
You don't even know that about you.
She doesn't do that for her characters.
Oh, you don't have a kid. Oh, man. Okay, sorry. I'm going to distract us way too far if I keep going with that. And it's already 10. What are we doing? Where are we at? We're in the magic shop.
So,
what are we buying?
So I'm looking for something. Looking for just some kinds of magic items or whatnots. Seeing if there is anything that would be useful for us on our journey.
What kind of armor are you wearing right now?
Me?
Fairy.
Oh.
Scale mail?
Gale.
Yeah. Oh, you should put like a mace on the floor or something. I bet It'd be the Construct Crusher.
Yeah. It'd be nifty. So,
Anyways.
I found a tankard that I'm going to end up buying, and I'm gonna see. It's a common item. So I'll do that, and there's something I looked at that I wanted to do, but just I don't know where it went. I am sorry.
What?
Here's what I can do. Rarity, common, boom. Has to be a common item. So I am going to, for Gets and Chiggles, say that there's a thingy of like 3 random items for. Let me roll a D100 because that would be fair. $25? Okay. So 3 random items for 25 gold. I'm gonna gamble it. 25. I'm gonna roll for 3 random magical items that are all of common rarity. There's 3 pages. Let's see. So I will roll a d6. 3. Okay. There's 6 items on that page, so that makes it easy. Number 3. Wand of Conducting. So, inventory, manage inventory. Wand of Conducting.
What's that?
I have no idea. I'm not looking at what they are. I'm just saying I spend 25 gold, and I'm getting 3 random common magical items. 2. So on the second page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Okay, so I roll a d20. And item number 2. An orb of time, whatever the fuck that is. Orb of time, add to backpack. And then we roll another d6. This is page 1, okay. Roll a d20. Okay, I'll go down to here. A hat of vermin.
Sounds gross.
Hat of vermin. Equipment, sure. Alright. Now I'm going to look and see what all of these things are. Do either of you want to roll any of that? Do you want to spend 25 gold and get 3 random common magical items?
Sure.
Sure? Okay. I'm going to have you do your rolling because that's fair.
Okay.
Roll.
Let's try on this.
20, okay. Roll a d6.
Oh my god.
You rolled it 3 times.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, oh well, I can take that. So it's 1, 1, and 2. So page 1, and then page 2. Now roll what?
I got 2, 2, and 3.
Yes, I'm halving it because there's only 3 pages. So I'm taking 3d. Roll a d6, cut it in half. So roll 3 separate d20s then. And I'll take them in the order that I see them on my screen. I will make them page 1, 2, 1, page 1, and then page 3 will be the third one. And I will tell you what magic items you're adding to your inventory.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. It's weird. So 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So on 13, you got... Oh. You got an enduring spellbook. For your 12, you got an ear horn of hearing. And then, for your last one... Oh! You got what I was hoping for. It is a tankard of sobriety.
Hold on. What was the second one?
I believe it was ear horn of hearing. Yes, ear horn of hearing. And then the last one is the tankard of sobriety.
1 second. Oh my god, I keep dropping my phone.
Don't do that.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Alright, so those are the 3 items you got. Now I'm interested in finding out what the 3 items were that I got. So, Orb of Time. While holding this orb, you can use an action to determine whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime outside. This property functions only on the material plane. What the fuck? So it's a watch. Okay. Wand of Conducting. This wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and create orchestral music by waving it around. The music can be heard out to a range of 60 feet and ends when you stop waving the wand. The wand regains all expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, a sad tuba sound plays as the wand crumbles to dust and is destroyed. So just wah 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 wah. And then, Hat of Vermin. This has a bit of text. This hat has 3 charges. While holding the hat, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and speak a command word that summons your choice of a bat, a frog, or a rat. The summoned creatures magically appear in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and it isn't under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind and disappears after 1 hour, or when it drops to 0 hit points. It regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Okay. So I can just go, and out comes either a rat, frog, or a bat that I have no control over and wants to get away from me. What the fuck? And then I have an orb that tells me what time it is. And then a wand that can make music. 3 times a day. What the fuck? And then fairies' magical items are the tankard of sobriety.
I already looked at mine.
Okay, I don't have to tell about it then. I guess. What the fuck? Does Vord have the gold and want to do a
No.
No? Okay.
I'm good.
Alright. So do we head over to the other? Are you wanting to go back over there and see if he has the
Are you wearing a helmet or no?
ink?
No.
Are you? No. Oh, okay. That's where Vordy's been. Like Vordy's been quiet. He's hero forging.
Sorry, you guys are doing that. What about a crown?
No.
She wear a diadem.
Yeah, I'll go with this for now.
Alright, so Vordy, do you want to go over to the other shop again and see if he has ink?
Which shop?
The magic shop owner told you that the gentleman across the road might have. So the previous general goods store.
Okay, yeah. Pop back over there.
So, again, walk through the door,
Fucking with me.
and you just hear, "Yoo-hoo! Welcome to my shop! Welcome to my shop! Is there anything I can help you with? I see you're back. Did you find what you needed?"
Perception check. God damn it, only got a 12. Who is this guy? I'm gonna look at him again. It's the same guy from across the street that's been just jumping back and forth between the shop somehow.
I roll a perception too.
Oh, you rolled a 22. So okay. Here's the question I've got for you. How close are you getting to this guy to look at him and try to notice any differences?
I'm walking right up to the counter.
So you're like right up to him. You're just like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
If he's on the other side of the counter.
Yes. Yeah. So okay. So you walk up, and you're kind of intently looking at him, and for a second, he kind of like seems slightly off put, and he. With a perception check, you notice of 12 and with 22. Now that you're actually like paying really close attention to the difference between this guy and the guy that's over the other shop, they look very similar. But you notice now, rather than just looking at the face, you notice that the clothes are different, and that this one that's over in the non-magical shop is ever so slightly taller. So it seems as though these may be twins. They just have shops across the street from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And have very similar mannerisms.
Nope, it's the same guy.
He's like, nah, don't, nope, same dude.
Not believing it.
Fine, so I was just like,
I
oh,
don't
you look like
trust
the
you.
other guy.
I don't trust you.
You look like the
So,
other guy, but a little taller.
That's my brother. Did he give you a good deal?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Jackass.
For a second, I forgot I bought something.
We all bought something.
My bad.
So, okay. Is there anything you'd like to buy from here?
Wait. I came here for a reason.
Yeah.
I need ink.
Ah.
I need ink for a tattoo gun that I just bought.
I do have that.
Need a whole ink set.
And he
all
kind
the
of
main colors.
He points over against the wall, and there's like a displayer where there's a bunch of different colors of ink and paints and other stuff. He says, "By the art supplies over there."
I'm gonna go check that stuff out.
Alrighty.
How much are the inks?
At the inkwells themselves, they've got a little signage in front of them that says that it is per vial of ink is 2 silver. So if you want to just get one of each of the main colors, you'd be 2 silver per vial of ink. And like a vial isn't like how tattoo ink here in our world is, where it's a little like cap worth of ink. A vial would be like a small bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use it for
different colors: black, blue, brown, green, orange, purple, red, white, and yellow. Are there any deals on it? What could I talk? I'm gonna grab one of each.
I was gonna say you can probably try and talk him into it. It was effective last time that you did that, so we'll do that again. Just state a price
for the
and
lady.
Yeah, I was just state a price, and I will determine a DC for you to beat, and you roll a persuasion check to see if it succeeded or not.
Right, so I got these 9 inks here. It'd normally be 18.
All right.
But how do you feel about possibly letting him go for 13 with 5 gold off? It's only like
silver.
Maybe a couple inks for free. Silver. Silver?
Yeah, silver. It'd be at 18 silver. I might be willing to do a bundle deal. So do your persuasion check. He says, yeah, that, you said 13?
13.
That seems like a fair deal.
Sweet. I'll take it then.
All right. And so he gives you the bundle discount, takes the 13 gold, the 13 silver. Oh, silver. So 1 gold and 3 silver. He takes that and he'll stash it away. Says, if there's anything else you need, just let me know and I will tell you if I have it. So now that Arya is finally in the general goods store, does she want to get anything?
No.
Oh, hostility.
Don't need anything.
Hostility.
You're gonna see hostility.
Promise.
Why can't I freaking shut up?
You should know you can't make those jokes.
Yeah, my phone's being so freaking stupid right now.
I'm sorry. So, that's not what I want to look at. Okay. So, if there's nothing else you want to look at the general goods store, we can head out and then decide again whether we are going to what we're going to be doing. Are we looking for Woozy Watsits, the Fae Chasers?
I'm still
I
Is that what I
think
called them?
I think it might be a good stopping point.
Call that for the night? Alright. If that's what,
that too.
are you 40?
Find the local tavern.
Oh, you want to find the tavern?
Good.
Alright, we can, I mean, you could ask the shop owner, see where the nearest tavern would be.
Where is the local tavern, my good sir?
He goes, well, the nearest one is, well, this is a dwarven establishment. This is a dwarven city, so there's quite a few. It's not next door. They do have some semblance of civilization. It's 2 doors down. And so, and either direction.
2 doors down in either direction.
Tavern crawl.
So
Say what?
if I go 2 doors down in either direction, you're gonna pop up from behind the counter again, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. All right. See you in 20 minutes, bud.
20 minutes to go 2 doors down.
20 minutes to go 2 doors down. I'll see you then.
20 minutes ago?
You're
Go.
right.
Okay, so you head out, and this time as you're heading out, the sun has kind of started to set. It's getting more evening, and the streets went from being super busy to they are nearly barren.
Just how I like it.
The streets are almost empty.
I
And
thought
most...
this man was dead.
Huh? What'd you say? Oh, god damn it. Baron. You're a horrible person. I hate you.
Wasn't me, I was bored. He stepped out into the dead street and that's what he said. That's all he said in the quiet.
Right in front of fucking Elric?
Yeah, he just said, "Oh,
wow, the streets are really
dead." He
barren,
never said
aren't
any
they?
name. He never said anything.
Okay. So we walk out into the streets and there's nobody there. It's quiet. Well, not really quiet. But like every few buildings you can see the lights are still on. Almost every other building in the city there's no lights in the buildings. So as you guys are leaving out, the general goods store, their lights start ticking off and closing up, and they start closing up shop. The magic shop across the way, its doors are already closed and they're closed up, and lights are out. So like the entire city is basically looks like it's shutting down. So everyone's closing down for the night, except for a smattering of buildings scattered all over the city. And almost every one of them sounds like all of the street was just piled into each of those buildings. As all of those are the different taverns around the city. So if you want to travel quickly in this town, you travel in the evening when everyone's in the taverns. But if you just need to get to places, then going in the day is fine. So, do you just want to go to wherever the nearest tavern is? Which would be, according to the general goods store attendant, is 2 doors down either direction?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Which way you go? You go to the left or to the right?
Left.
Left? Okay. You go to the
To
left.
the left, to the left.
And you go inside, and it blows up. No.
All the underwear you sewed in the box to the left.
God damn it. Yourself. You go
Maybe.
into the tavern, and at the back of the tavern, behind the bar, there is a dwarf, really broad shoulders, and yoo-hoo!
What?
Welcome to the tavern.
You
Can I help you?
motherfucker! Can I figure out if this man's him yet? Can I do something here?
Sure.
Do another.
You can do another one.
15. I feel like I need to roll fucking.
Okay. So he looks,
20.
again, very similar. Oh, Barry's going to do an investigation check. 12. Okay. So again, he looks very similar. This one, however, so in the same way that the... Ooh. We're getting really high numbers. In the same way that the general goods store dwarf looked like he was taller than the magic item store dwarf looked, this bartender dwarf looks shorter than the magic item dwarf. So if you were to line them up shortest to tallest, it would go bartender, magic item, then general goods store. So if you were to put the general goods store next to the barkeep dwarf, there would actually be a noticeable difference in height. At least that's the way you perceive it. And again, he's wearing different clothing.
Are they actively trying to cover something up from us?
Ooh, an insight check. Okay.
That was almost an 18 plus the bonus.
Well.
So they do not seem like they're it doesn't seem like there's anything weird. It just seems off to you that you keep seeing the same person, but just barely changed at all. Like, they've changed their outfits, so they're in different clothes, and they seem to be varying height, but like same hair color, same facial features, same mannerisms, same voice, but just barely different, but also extremely similar. So it's really hard to tell whether it's the same person 3 different times, or if they're like triplets or something, or just brothers who look very much the same.
Okay. So I go up to the bartender and I order a cheap drink. Okay.
Okay.
Does he give it to me?
Yeah. Our cheapest drink. We've got some. It really doesn't taste good, but it'll get you drunk real quick. It only costs 2. We'll go 5 copper.
What is it?
It's just a house ale that we have. It's really not made for taste. It's really just made to get you there quick.
Maybe a different drink.
A different one? Oh, all right. Are you going for flavor?
Maybe something fruity.
Something fruity. Are you wanting like a mixed drink? I can make whatever you'd want. This is a respectable dwarven
fruity.
bar. I can make
Cheap and
literally any drink you would like me to make.
Cheap and fruity.
Cheap and fruity. All right, I will work with that. And you just see him. You just see him like start mixing different liquids in different colored bottles, and then he picks up a small little vial and drops a drop of this stuff into it, and puts up a puff of smoke, and then he grabs more liquids and puts it in, puts a cap on it, shakes it up real good.
Well, now I'm scared.
And then he pours it into a glass and hands it to you. He says, "Here you go. It's one that I've been wanting to make for a while, but I've been wanting to tinker with it. And here." And he sets it down and says, "Tell me what you think." And as you look at it, it is a translucent liquid that seems to shift between colors. Like it seems to shimmer and change color in between blues and greens and reds and yellows and all these other different things.
I down it.
You down it, you just chug it.
Yep.
Chug.
And he kind of
chug.
He hesitates for a second as he sees you just down the thing. He goes, "Ha!" He goes, "Oh, all right. Okay. What do you think?" And I'm gonna have you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, hold on.
Because he was basically reducing the price to give it to you at the cost of it being you are being his guinea pig. So it's not lightweight. Okay, so you were able to stomach it and not really get hit heavy right away. When you chug it down, the flavors of the drink, as you're first starting to drink it, it tastes almost like a screwdriver at first, and then it switches to kind of like a strawberry daiquiri flavor. Then it switches again, and it tastes like gin and tonic, and then it switches again, and it tastes like a different so it just keeps switching into different alcoholic drinks of different fruit flavors as you're drinking it. And so as you said you want another one, and he goes, "Okay," and he starts mixing it all back together again, doing the same thing, and you see that one drop and a puff of smoke, and then he keeps going, and almost like he has no idea what he's doing. He's just throwing everything in, but he also, with the determination on his face, he's done this a couple times, but he's still tinkering with it. So he takes it and he pours it into the glass, and he sets it down in front of you and says, "All right, try that one. I messed with it just a little bit." And he puts it in front of you, and it looks as though the shifting of the colors is slightly slower this time. That it rather than just rapid shifts, it kind of fades from one color into the next color. So when it goes from blue to red, there's a purplish there in between the two colors as it switches between different colors.
Okay.
And he sets it in front of
I ask him, why does he look like the shopkeeper or the general storekeeper and the magic storekeeper?
You've met my brothers.
How many of them are there?
We've got a few of us kicking around here.
Probably whole fucking thing.
You don't even know how many.
I mean, we dwarves are known for our large families. I have quite a few brothers. I've kind of lost track over the years.
Do you guys have your own house?
We don't all live in the same house. No, I've been out of my parents' house for years.
Political standing house?
Oh, you're asking for our family name. Is that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. That's a better way of putting it. You have a family name.
Hang on. You had to ask for a name. Fuck.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be drinking this drink slowly or fastly?
It's however you want to drink it.
Chug it.
Okay, I chug it.
Okay, if you chug it, go for the chug, and then I need you to do a con save, this time at disadvantage. Because you now have just downed 2 of them back to back. And it's been a while since we've taken any time to eat.
You're welcome.
So you're chugging 2 strong drinks on an empty stomach.
Okay, 15.
Excuse me,
still
Barky.
fucking good. Yes?
Do you guys
I need
happen to
2
have...
ales for him.
2 ales for him?
Because
well, I'll take those if she's gonna order those.
I said if you behaved at the one place, I would buy you 2 drinks.
Thank you. And I did. I didn't burn anyone's face with oil or nothing.
So he pours out two ales and he says, "All right, fair warning, these are a bit stronger than
I'm gonna chug one right now.
Areas. All right, do a con save." That was the best
Super
thing that could have
strong.
happened.
Wait, I gotta catch up with Arya. I'm gonna do another one.
Oh God.
I'm gonna check the other one. Oh, that one's a little better, I guess, but damn it.
You're gonna have to roll it on disadvantage though. So you gotta roll
What does
again.
that mean?
You roll again.
Oh,
Oh fuck. So you
take the
failed.
wrong one, the bad one?
Yeah, you failed twice. So the first one you you visibly you can tell that the equivalent here is like the difference between a mixed drink and taking a shot. Like that's the kind of the difference in effect of like the way your face looked. Like you chugged it and you're just like "Whew, okay," and you slam the second one, and as you're leaning back chugging down that second one, you just keep going and going
Yeah, what you hit my knee.
until you onto the ground. And you just kind of lay there.
And I am
Wait,
down
he
here
can
now.
Yeah, you're not unconscious, but you just lay there and you just kind of and you're just
Lee actually looks tall from down here.
Okay, actually, so you say Lee actually looks tall from down there. Real quick for me, I need you to do a perception check. Because, okay. This was one perception check you wanted to roll low on. You did not notice that he wears a kilt traditionally. Because you're laying on the floor, and as you kind of land on the floor in front of him, Lee kind of like takes a slight step back so that you don't get to see the family jewels. He's just like, "Heh."
I'm too sloshed already
like-
to fucking pay attention.
Fucking seeing through
Those
the
two
roof of the
dwarven
building.
ales really hit me in the face.
All right,
Well, I think he's cut off.
Wait, is there a way I can pull myself together and stand back up and sit
Yes.
back up at the bar?
I will have you do an acrobatics check at disadvantage to be able to stand up without stumbling all over the place.
Those are
Either way, you're gonna
I'll
stand
take
up.
that.
Okay, so you were able to compose yourself well enough to, like, you stand up and you just kind of like lean up against the bar, and you're using it to support yourself. But you're very much
Ooh.
3 sheets to the wind. You're like a sip of drink from being knocked the fuck out. You're just like,
Okay, Barkeep.
okay.
Do you have potatoes?
Potatoes.
Yeah, I've got some potatoes back here. Do
you have?
want it raw?
No. Do you have? Do you know how to make fries?
What's a fry?
Okay. Do you have cooking oil?
Yes. That's how you would cook
Can
things.
you, for me, take a potato?
Yes. And he holds up a potato.
Chop it.
Chop it. All right.
Actually,
so he starts...
take 6 potatoes, 2 for each of my
six
7 potatoes, 2 for each of my friends, and 1 for my little friend here with the horns. As I grab them and I shake them around, my friend with the horns, and then
so he starts cutting the potatoes.
You chop them up into long slices of potato, and you drop them in very hot. The oil already has to be hot when you put the potatoes in the oil.
Okay, so bring the oil to heat, like just enough to cover the bottom of the pan.
Oh, you put a nice thick layer of oil, enough to like when you drop.
So like boiling
there,
it.
It's
you
boil
it in the oil.
Under there. You boil it in the oil.
Boil it in the oil. Okay.
Frying.
Deep fry. I like the way that sounds.
The deeper the well, the better the food.
Okay. And so he takes it and he drops them into some boiling oil, and he fries up some French fries. And he kind of lets them cook for a bit. He pulls them out with like a slotted spoon, and he sets them onto like a cloth. Says, okay, and what next?
Salt.
They look pretty good. Do you guys have salt?
Yeah, there should be some. And he grabs some, and he just kind of like takes. It's just a hunk of salt, and he just takes a blade and just kind of like grinds some off of it onto the fries.
Nice.
Then he sets the rock back.
And then last thing,
okay.
Do you have a tomato you could bring over here?
A tomato, yes. He grabs a tomato.
I'm gonna take the tomato, and I'm just gonna squish it in the corner of the plate.
Okay.
Like that's about it. It's like makeshift
ketchup.
Melted cheese.
Does Arya say that?
Has a good idea.
Yes. Melted cheese.
So okay.
What kind of cheese you got?
I've got some of this cheese. It should be hot enough still. He takes it and he just kind of cuts shavings of it off and puts it onto the cheese. So now they're cheese fries. Says, I mean, this looks good. Is this what you want?
Yes.
Is this fries?
It sounds pretty good to me. It looks pretty good to me.
He sets it down.
Normally fries would not have the tomato or cheese, but those are called condiments.
Condiments. All right.
Same with salt.
Would it be too much if I had one to try it?
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
So he picks it up and he eats it, and you see his eyes widen and his pupils dilate, and you
made that, bro.
You have improved the culinary aspects of the entire area in ways that you have no way of comprehending, and he is going to change the dynamic of the way bar food is in this town.
I was just thinking that too. I was just like, I just thought.
Because now you just introduced the concept.
Race.
Yes, you just created the concept of fried food in a bar, which those are like synonymous. Bar food is always fried food. So now,
where the hell is Lee at with all this?
Lee,
He's not a dwarf.
He's not a dwarf. So Lee's just like,
But he's a cook.
But he's the culinary.
Yes, he's a cook, but he's never seen somebody do this before.
Hasn't done
He's
shit.
he's a traditional cook.
Oh.
So he cooks like they did back then. So this is a newfangled thing that Vord is coming up with, and so Lee is going to.
Oh my god, Ford was a fucking Waffle House cook at one point or something.
Lee is going to try it, and he takes a bite of it, and you see the same kind of reaction. Eyes dilate, and jaw just kind of drops, and he's like, "This is amazing."
All I'm thinking of is the nectar of the gods kind of thing.
Nectar. So like they're both heavily astounded by this concept of French fries, or fries, I guess would be what you said. So
Cheesy fries.
So yeah, these cheesy fries, are now going to be something that they're going to try to carry. So now you can buy cheesy fries. But since you came up with this, well, I guess rather than calling them cheesy fries, what would you like them called?
Squishy fries.
Squishy fries. All right. And these are free. As long as you're okay with me making these.
For life? Free for life.
Yes. You can come here and get squishy fries whenever you want.
I'm going to take back squishy fries, and we're going to call them crisps.
Crisps? All right. We can call that. That does work because they are nice and crisp when you eat it. And they got a nice crunch. All right. So we'll call them crisps.
Crisps.
And
now I want some fries.
So we'll call them crisps, and you guys can have crisps whenever you want. Every time you come in here, you can have some crisps. And we'll, and if as long as you're okay,
we'll break for free fries.
As long as you're okay with us selling crisps here.
I'm cool with it completely. Go right ahead.
Okay.
I want people to enjoy some good old crisps.
So we will have crisps available here, and you can have them whenever you want. And since you're being so generous with this idea, I'll also offer you a room for the night. If
like 3 rooms?
I mean, we could do 3 rooms. Are the 3 of you together?
The 4 of them. Me and my little
4
buddy here with the horn.
I'm
gonna grab the horns again and shake them around.
So you need 4 rooms.
No, just 3.
Just
3.
And he kind of like
3 rooms, 3 beds.
Counts you again. 3 rooms, 3 beds.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation die.
And then he kind of just looks at he kind of just looks at Lee and Arya and just goes, "Oh, okay. So 3 rooms." And he hands a key to Lee, hands a key to Vord, and then tries to hand a key to Elric.
There's my key.
I'm gonna take the key and then give it to Arya right in front of him.
Oh! Okay. And he just kind of like blushes and turns around.
About it.
He just gets like beet red and turns around. And he messes with himself, then turns around and says, "I'm sorry, I didn't pick up on those cues. You guys have a wonderful night." And turns around and goes back to working on stuff in the tavern.
What was he talking about? Cues?
Lisa's at. I don't know what he's talking about. I know that I'm ready to hit the hay. and we can check some stuff
Ricky,
out
let's go
on-
check out the bed. It's gonna be awesome. To see how soft the sheets are.
Did you just say, Ricky, let's go check out the bed? Ricky, let's go check out the bed. Fucking hell. Maybe they'll just come out and say, hey, bro, let's go fuck. Oh, that's fucked up. That's hilarious. That's great. Okay, so with that, we will long rest and go and use that as our stopping point of our journey to Santol. I will be renaming the episode to something more fitting, because we didn't make it to Meadowbrook or Maple Break or anything. We made it to shopping and drinking.
We name it crisps.
Crisps. The creation of crisps.
We have invented crisps.
The creation of crisps. That will be the name of this episode. Now that we've figured that out.
I'm fucking proud
That's
of
great.
myself.
What I find hilarious, though, is that you have gone through and you've done the reverse of what it is with like British, is they refer to French fries as chips, whereas we refer to them as fries. We call chips the thin, chips, as we would call them. They call those crisps. So we totally have to find a way
Going backwards.
of introducing chips, but calling them something completely different too, like calling them biscuits or something. It's great. That's hilarious, and I love it. It's just the level of chaos that I love. So, with that being said, I'm going to call that a night for tonight, because it is kind of getting late. But I will see all of you beautiful viewers on YouTube. I will see you on this next Wednesday. If you are watching this on the day it came out, which I will be uploading last week's because I missed it. I didn't get it uploaded. I will be uploading that tonight. And then next Wednesday, when this video gets released, you can catch us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And till then, be good to each other. Stay out of trouble. Have a good night. See you guys.
I can be a princess on the holidays, Daddy. Please spank my bottom with a slab of Parmesan pepperoni.